Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. We do have a weather impact alert for the day today. Right now, if you're heading out the door, things are looking fantastic. We're seeing plenty of blue skies. We are seeing, not a lot of cloud cover, but that can kind of help give a little bit more instability within the atmosphere. When you have a lot of sunlight hitting that surface, that can add to the instability. So things are looking good out there right now. If you are heading out the door, there's not really much to worry about. But as we take a look at our sky view here at Thompson Creek Window Company sky view at the ocean front, a lot of people out there enjoying the day. You can't blame them. Temperatures are pretty comfortable, going for a bike ride, going for a walk, sitting by the beach. We're seeing temperatures in the mid 70s in Norfolk, 77 in Virginia Beach, it's 74 in Hampton, 73 in Newport News, 75 in Williamsburg, 78 in Elizabeth City, and 77 down in Manteo. Seeing dew points in the mid 60s, a few upper 60s. Williamsburg, your dew point is sitting at 72, so it is muggy over there and pretty muggy for a lot of us here as well. But as we go throughout the afternoon into the evening, even through tonight, we have the chance to see some strong to even severe storms. Now, not everybody is going to get in on this action, but we do have that chance as we head later into the evening. Possible heavy rain, storms, isolated flooding threat as well. We saw a lot of rain yesterday. Newport News saw about 4 inches of rain. That was radar indicated. They had a flash flood warning yesterday. So, of course, that chance is there when you have a lot of rain and then could see some heavier downpours later on today. That chance is there. It's not a big threat. It's a level 1 for the flooding threat, but you could still have that chance. So it's just one of those days where you want to stay weather aware as we head into the afternoon, into the evening, and even late tonight, you could see some thunderstorms rolling through, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Here's a look at what the SPC put out earlier today, or the Storm Prediction Center. They have these levels 1 through 5, and the lower the threat, the lower the number, the lower that threat. So green here, which Norfolk is in, Hampton, down into Nags Head. So the closer you are to the coast, you're in that level 1 threat, an isolated threat. So you don't have a huge chance to see a strong to severe storm, but that chance is there. So it's, of course, where you just want to pay close attention to the radar heading later into the day. And if you have a way to get alerts to your phone, that's, these are the type of days where you want that. Areas in the yellow, a bit of a higher chance to see these strong to severe storms. Franklin, Ahoskie, Edenton, Elizabeth City, you guys are on the cusp of these of the level 1 to level 2 threat. Up to Richmond, along that 95 corridor. So you guys could see, some strong gusty winds, 55, 60 miles per hour, some hail, not out of the question as well. There is a low end tornado risk, a 2% risk. So it's not high, but there could be, a tornado warning issued later on in the day, but that chance is low. So it's just where you don't want to be super surprised if you get that warning to your phone, but likely chance is you will not. Over the next couple of hours, temperatures in the mid 80s, 80 by about 5 o'clock, and then we see those rain chances start to increase later on into the afternoon. But right now, let's take a look at our satellite and radar. Things are looking pretty fine here. It's, we're seeing a good amount of sunshine peeking through. So if you have any outdoor activities going on now, you're in the clear. But over the next couple of hours, we'll start to see more of these showers starting to bubble up, around Virginia Beach, down into Manteo, eastern North Carolina. You guys could see some storms bubbling up, 6, 7 o'clock tonight. So if you have a later commute down in eastern North Carolina, you guys could be running into some heavier downpours, some thunderstorms, isolated severe storms, once again, not out of the question. Once we get to about, 10, 11 o'clock, things clear out in eastern North Carolina, but we could see some more showers and downpours, starting to ignite 10, 11 o'clock in areas of the south side. Could see an isolated severe storm with a few of these bubbling up as well, so could maybe hear some thunder, while you're sleeping late tonight, early Friday morning. And then that pushes out by about 1, 2 o'clock if that was to happen. This is just a future cast giving you, an idea of what may happen. This isn't 100%, but, kind of puts together, the scenario of what could go on over the next couple of hours. So showers and storms could ignite in eastern North Carolina at 6, 7, 8 o'clock. The HRRR model, another model we use to track what could happen, had a pretty similar scenario. Storms bubbling up in eastern North Carolina, and then a few showers and storms that could be strong, around midnight, 1 o'clock, pushing through areas of the south side and even up into the peninsula as well. But waking up Friday morning, things are looking fine. Not much to worry about as we go throughout the day on Friday. But heading into the afternoon on Friday, a chance we could see some showers and storms starting to push through as well. Looking like if they were to come through, they would be going through rather quickly. So right now, not really looking for much in the way of severe weather tomorrow, but you may have to watch out for a few thunderstorms heading into our Friday afternoon. But again, a look back at what we're expecting today. We have the weather impact alert for Hampton Roads, eastern North Carolina through tonight for the chance to see some heavy rain, some thunderstorms as well, hail, gusty winds, not out of the question. Stay weather aware, over the next couple of hours, heading home from work. Don't want to run into heavy downpours and have a hydroplaning concern on your way home from work. That severe weather risk highest in areas in yellow. So this includes portions of Richmond down into Emporia, Franklin, Ahoskie, Eatonton, Elizabeth City, you guys right on the cusp. Suffolk, you guys are included in that level 2 threat as well. So you have that higher chance to see some strong to severe storms. Not everybody is going to get in on this action, but you have the chance, if you're in a color, you have a chance to see some strong to severe storms. Even in that green color, you guys could see an isolated severe storm as well. Not as high as the areas in yellow, but that risk is there over the next couple of hours heading into tonight. But right now, we're just seeing temperatures rise into the mid-80s. We're seeing a good amount of sunshine, and that's adding some instability to the atmosphere. So that's what's going to help ignite some of these storms. We don't have a ton of lifting mechanisms in the atmosphere right now. We don't have a cold front pushing through, which could help give us that lift. If we did, like we do have one coming through on Saturday, which could give us some lift in some thunderstorms and severe storms as well. But today, we don't have much in the way, of lift. So all of this instability helps add to that. You can get a sea breeze, which could help some of that lift as well, but we don't have a ton of it. But we still have that chance to see some of these storms developing later into the evening, especially in eastern North Carolina. A few showers bubbling up in the south side, 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight. And even, 11 o'clock, seeing some heavier downpours developing, pushing through the south side, getting into eastern North Carolina, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then it kind of starts to dissipate, and we're looking fine heading into our Friday morning with temperatures already warm in the mid-80s. Let me just talk about this heat tomorrow. It's going to be hot. It's going to be feeling like the mid to upper 90s, on Friday, pushing 100 degrees for those feels like temperatures on Friday. Even on Saturday, it's going to be hot, feeling like 95 degrees. And then we're going to have that cold front push through. Things will be looking much better heading into Sunday. It's going to be still hot, but that humidity is going to be lower. And then on Monday, temperatures dropping back into the mid to lower 80s. So I'm just going to leave it here on the weather impact alert graphic. I appreciate you guys joining me today. We're going to be live streaming at the top of the hour throughout the rest of the afternoon. We're going to go back on at 11 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, we're going to have Evan will be on the show. Then we have the 5 and 6. All through the evening. So we're going to continue to keep you updated over the next couple of hours in case any storms ignite. But of course, we'll be here throughout the afternoon giving you guys updates. I appreciate you guys joining me today, and we'll be back probably around 2 o'clock with another update. And enjoy the rest of your day.